Hello and welcome back with me, Admiral, joining me back on Star Trek Fleet Command today. So, just whilst my ship's travelling to basically to do my dailies, it got me thinking, due to obviously the Armada event that was, today / started yesterday. So this event here, which obviously as you can see I've completed. Due to this event, it sort of got me thinking a little bit more to do with the Alliance store. Because if you go to the Alliance store at the moment, obviously you can trade in uncommon and get potentially rare, obviously, Armada credits, which is completely frigging useless because I traded in about 30,000, I think it was, uncommon Armada tokens, and I ended up getting about 60 rares in return, so it's completely pointless, and the chance rate for that is absolutely diabolical. Another thing is the free avatars that they provide. Really happy that we can actually purchase them now in the event store. However, why are they 10,000 rare? That makes no sense to me. Please let me know if that makes sense to you in the comment section down below. I don't want my Sally to die, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it there, and then I'm actually just going to just retreat it, just because whilst I do the video, I'll just retreat it from battle. Just because I don't want to get it killed, because I've had this happen to me numerous times now, and it's highly annoying when you travel 6 minutes to get to somewhere and then your ship gets blown up, and it is highly annoying, to be honest. So the closest one we can go is probably going to be there. So that's 5 minutes, so fine. Just go back there. Anyway, so going back to the Alliance store. Wrong button. So the store itself, I'm really happy that they've added these, but I don't get why they're 10,000 rare each, because not everyone does rare Armadas. That's what I don't get about it. And if you're going to do rare Armadas, then I'm not going to lie, you're not going to spend them on these avatars. You're going to go to the rare Armada pack and spend it on that. So I just pulled my one of these yesterday as well. I did max it out, and then I got a full pull from that, which was quite a decent pull overall. Nothing to sort of cry over about, but it was quite a decent pull. But yeah, you're not going to spend 10,000 on these avatars, so I don't get why. One, I don't get why they are... that's weird. I don't know why it came up attacked. I don't get why there's more. Size are so expensive. If anything, they should be uncommon, because they're only avatars. I don't know how many times we need to go through this. It is just a picture. I don't know why Scopely seem to think this is some extraordinary thing that gives you special abilities when you put it on as your avatar. It's not. It's just a picture. Why is it so expensive? Makes no sense to me. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section about that, because that is really frustrated me seeing that come up. Another thing as well, so moving on from the Armadas, which is not really what this video is about. It's more about the Alliance tokens and the credits that you obviously accumulate. So for example, if I just click onto the 50 Ultra Recruit, for example, as you can see, I have 11,100 Alliance Recruit tokens, Alliance credits. So I can do a full pull pretty much 3 times and get 3 pulls for this. I'm not going to do that because that is a waste, absolute waste of credits, because I think they're overpriced as well. The only problem with this I see is that they don't give you any incentive to spend it, because, okay, you've got all the different shields. What's the point of buying any of them? Because you get a 4-hour shield in the day, you get an 8-hour shield in the day doing your dailies, and you get a 12-hour shield doing dailies. So there's a 24-hour shield basically all day. And once you get to a certain level as well, like at the moment, obviously you all know I'm level 30. My base at the moment, if I quickly go to it, my base at the moment is currently 11.5 million power, which is pretty average for my level. The thing is because my server's not huge and we don't have massive whales on it. I mean, the biggest player we have is a level 41, so just bear that in mind. He's only 11 above me, which is obviously quite significant in terms of obviously power rating. Obviously that is quite significant, but he's not going to come down and start smashing me for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, he could if he wanted to, but he isn't going to. So that's the only thing with all this. I mean, that itself is a massive deterrent to people wanting to come and attack you, and the fact that I've got no deal at the moment for because I spent it all on research. But yeah, so but obviously, and I've got plenty of resources people could want to steal, but no one's going to, because it's just going to cost them so much to repair their ship, because they're not going to break through, and they're going to have to keep coming back, hitting the station, probably numerous times trying to hit the station, and it's just a waste of time for them, especially as well considering that I'm quite on, I'm on quite regularly, so I do keep an eye on obviously my station and stuff, so it's just a massive waste of time. Once you get to this sort of level, to be honest, if you're not on a massive server, then you're quite safe to just leave your shields off. So obviously, if you go onto mine at the moment, I mean, obviously this is me accumulating stuff, starting to accumulate stuff again. But I mean, I have 1 hour, I have 24 4 hours, which I don't use anymore. I used to when I'd be on the way up to level 30, but now I don't really use any shields during the daytime. Obviously, with me keeping an eye on it, I only use them now if I'm literally going away for hours at a time. I have 64 8 hours. I have 5 12 hours, which again in itself is unbelievable. And you get one a day anyway. So I only use these over night time because obviously I want to sleep. And then I have 15 1 day. I have 6 3 days. I have 8 7 days. And then obviously I've got none of the other two. You know what I mean? So if I wanted to, I'm not, obviously I wouldn't do this because it would prevent me from doing a lot of things, but I could shield for 8 7 days, so that I could shield for 8 weeks, which is 2 months worth of shields, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. And if I wanted to, if I go to the Alliance store and spend all of my credits on shields, which I don't see why you would want to do that, it's only 1100 to get 7 days. So I could buy 10 of them, and there's another 10 weeks, plus the 8 I already have. There's 18 weeks of the year I could shield for if I wanted to. Obviously, that is not going to happen, but they need to put something in this Alliance store to make it, I don't know, to make it more profitable to want to grind or want to save up your credits to buy stuff with it. Like, for example, these avatars, why are they as Armada credits? That makes no sense whatsoever. They should be, maybe put them in the Alliance credits, keep them the same price, because Alliance credits are so much easier to get. This is what I don't get about it. The Alliance credits are so much easier to get hold of, but it still takes a while to build it up. You still have to be in the top alliances and work hard to get in the top events to get the Alliance credits. So that leave it the same price. I don't even have a problem if they left this at 10,000 Alliance credits and you could get an avatar with it. That would be so much more beneficial, and it would make people want to save up, want to do better in events, want to spend more money on events because they want to do better in them consequently. And putting them in the Armada stuff literally makes 0 sense at all. I apologize, this is a bit of a rant video, but I just don't see the point of the Alliance stuff. All I've been doing is buying the relocation tokens, which cost 50. That is literally it, 50, and I get that in a day. Every single day I can buy 1 relocation token because I accumulate them over the dailies. So if you go to the dailies, obviously you have this one, which is obviously the 51, so that gets you 15, and the other one gets you like 10 or something like that. So that gets you like 25 a day. So you can't quite pull a full, obviously. It takes 2 days to pull 1 credit if you look at it in that sense. But the fact that you do all the events as well, obviously, and all the Alliance events, for example. So if you go to like some of the Alliance events, so daily Alliance events, I don't know if we got any for this one. It was just, yeah, so we just got rare Armada stuff, which is completely pathetic. I mean, overall you got 16 plus, so you got 31 rare Alliance directives. Wow, that's gonna help literally nobody. Great, thanks for that. And then you've got a couple of the monthly stuff. So the results for this. So my Alliance came 4th. We got 300 just for that event on its own. So this is my Alliance. We came 4th. We got 300 plus a bunch of other stuff. 14.7 million. Par steal, which obviously is really good for us. That was the ranked one, so that doesn't count. We got then the domination event, came 4th again, got another 100 for that. But that, like I say, there's an incentive to want to get into the top. I mean, I know it's only the top 50, so you get 25, but it's an incentive to try and push at least to get into the top 10 because you get 100 tokens. And obviously then it's an incentive to try and push even higher and higher. I mean, obviously the top alliances are always going to get, obviously, most likely going to get 1, 2, and 3. But it gives you an incentive to push as an alliance to try and do the best you can in these events because it means your credits are worth something. But at the moment, they're not because, well, I haven't spent mine for, well, until, other than on relocation tokens, I haven't spent any for weeks, literally weeks now, because there's no point, because you don't need shields because you get given them. You don't really need relocation tokens because no PvP happens anymore because, especially on my server, that obviously this is subject to servers now, no PvP happens really on my server because everyone just moans like hell about it. And to be honest, it's quite frustrating, which is why one of the videos I put up the other day, there needs to be an element of introduction of another PvP style which credits people and makes people want to do PvP because you're getting a reward out of it. At the moment, there's no reward to doing PvP other than, all right, my ship's bigger than your ship sort of thing. So there's no real reward out of it. There you go. There's my system. If you want to come say hello. But yeah, so that's my rant done for this video. Please let me know your thoughts down below on the Alliance store. I personally think they've done it completely wrong, and I think it should be reworked, and maybe the avatars should go for the Alliance credits just to give you something to work towards, or give you more options that you can spend Alliance credits, even like it was for the Borg. Spend Alliance credits on resources, on, I don't know, Federation credits, on all the different types of credits you can get in the game, stuff like that. Trade them in, you know. I mean, it doesn't have to be an amazing conversion rate because obviously they are a lot more abundant to come by, these Alliance credits. Because they're more abundant to come by, it just makes it a little bit, I think you just need to add something. Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I know I've said that like 3 times now. The rant is over, you'll be happy to hear. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. If you don't, obviously give it a thumbs down. If you do give it a thumbs down, please let me know in the comment section your thoughts of why you're giving it a thumbs down. Don't just give it a thumbs down because you're being a troll, because that's no fun for anyone. And at the end of the day, you're only helping the channel out, because whether it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down, you're still giving the channel advertisement. So it's up to you what you want to do. Obviously, please give constructive criticism if you're going to give it. If not, then I probably won't reply to you if you're just going to grief me. But I hope to see you next time. Have fun out there, stay safe, and don't riot. I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.